Grant McCann wants more physicality in the middle of the front three today. Tom Eaves gets the nod ahead of Josh Bowler, who has played the last couple of games. So Bowen moves back to his more recognisable right wing position. So midfield, it's exactly the same from the 1-0 defeat to West Brom. Irvine at the tip of the free. Keane Lewis Potter will potentially get to come on again from the bench. He retains his place over Norbert Balog and Josh McGuinness, who completes his suspension at the conclusion of this match. Tom Eaves working his way back to help out here on a high line for Hull City in the first set piece of the afternoon. In it swings, and the header is met well by Dale Fry, but it's a simple catch for George Long. It was a good delivery from Middlesbrough, and Hull now trying to head up the other way. Bowen puts it into the middle. Randolph comes and gets a hand to it to parry it away. But Hull doing really well, that counter-attack, which many managers are now preaching, and Hull, saying that Hull are one of the better teams at it, if not the best in the league. Johnson looking for the ball down the line. Fletcher was quite some distance away, so Rhys Burke gathers, and Long hooks it back into the middle. It's a big commanding header by Fry. Assombalonga gets the better of Jordi de Wijs. Paddy McNair coming forward. And it's a decent little ball in. Surely the first goal, and it is! Marcus Tavernier. The fans around me were begging for Paddy McNair to shoot, but the attack was still alive. And the first dangerous opportunity that Middlesbrough have had, they have taken gladly, and they lead at the Riverside Stadium after 7 minutes. The clearance away by George Long was straight into the middle, but it was a big header from Fry which created the move, and Jordi de Wijs was out-muscled by the strong Assombalonga. Good hold-up play, clever dummy as well to find Tavernier. That cross brought Long right out towards that front post, and he was getting nowhere near it on his first effort, and neither was he on the second. Middlesbrough have led 7 times so far this season. This is the 8th, and in the last 7 games they've thrown away the lead 5 times. It's going to have to happen today. Oh, big ball over the top, and the flag has stayed down for Assombalonga. That's a big tackle coming in from Rhys Burke. It needed to be made as well. Appreciation from the defensive ranks. But Middlesbrough again proving to be quite a dangerous opponent. And Assombalonga almost had the opportunity to double Middlesbrough's advantage early on. But a great tackle coming in from Rhys Burke. Timed it very well indeed. And can Irvine win it back? He puts the pressure on. And now with the help of Grzycki, tries to make things happen, but Middlesbrough prize the ball back into their possession. Stewart went in on a strong challenge, but the ball ricochets in favour of Middlesbrough, who are trying to get people forward here. Shot comes in. The temptation from Fletcher was too great to turn down. Decided to take the shot on himself when he had a couple of options to his left-hand side who could maybe have kept an attacking move flowing. And Bowen went chasing. He's barely had anything in the penalty area so far. Hull haven't had a shot. Clever dummy by Assombalonga. This could make something happen. What a delightful through ball. Fletcher is in, and Middlesbrough do get their second. The passing, the movement, everything was spot on for Middlesbrough in that piece of play. And we haven't even got to half an hour, and Middlesbrough lead by 2 and are cruising. Again, mentioned in the midfield, the ball goes into the front 2, and they've got the quickness of thought and the accuracy of delivery in this move. It's such a great through ball to find Fletcher. He just has to take it around George Long. The front 2 linking up delightfully, and Middlesbrough here are playing like the side of last season. lowest scorers before kick-off. They found 2 in the first half, and Hull City have got a lot of work to do at the Riverside Stadium. Asumbalonga, well, he's escaped. And now he gets it across towards Johnson. Middlesbrough looking for more! Good save by George Long. Managed to wrap his foot around that one, Johnson. Almost caught the keeper out with his ideas there of trying to find the near corner. But George Long gets himself across well. Prizes that ball away with a good strong right hand to turn it away. Up towards Bowen. Oh, big crunching tackle in on Eric Lehigh. And Lehigh felt the effects. And a straight red. Johnson is off. Now, was it high? That's the question. Jordi Device not happy in the slightest, and Eric Lehigh still on the ground. And Jeremy Simpson is signalling here that the physios need to come on. Johnson is perplexed. He has been dismissed. It's the follow through which has made the impact. And Johnson has to leave the field. He's unhappy. And it's met by faint complaints from the Middlesbrough team. Johnson, who has been brilliant this first half, is sent off. And how will this affect the game? Johnson very slowly walking away. Well, the question now is, how do Hull City keep Asumbalonga quiet? Because he knows that he can do it on his own up top. He had to do that under Tony Pulis quite a lot of the time in the 4-2-3-1 system. Irvine. Oh, he's just about poked it through for Grzycki. But it's a pretty tame shot, and it's saved by Randolph just enough to make sure the ball didn't pop out. Lehigh. Another cross brought in. Eves' header. It's just wide of the targets, but maybe the warning signs, the opportunities are beginning to develop. And that was an inviting cross. And Eves getting into the right sort of position for a glancing header. Grzycki onto Elder. Plenty of passes for Hull City. Stewart thought about that diagonal pass again, and then thought better of it. Grzycki. Well, he's managed to thread it through nicely. Lehigh across the face. Searching for Bowen. You can tell that Eric Lehigh is going to get plenty of involvement in this second half. And now it's up to Hull City to dig the way out of this hole that they find themselves in, but they are going about things the right way. Riesberg across now towards Batty. Ball angled across towards Grzycki. Jordi Device waits. He can swing the ball in. It's not a bad delivery either. There's a big shirt pull inside the penalty area. And that penalty claim looked a little bit stronger. Jeremy Simpson didn't wave his arms away. Marcus Tavernier pulling the shirt. Lehigh. Now Batty on the edge of the area. Maybe looking for space to shoot. Gives it back wide to Bowler. Bowler now. And now Jordi Device! Scrambled away in the 6-yard box by Middlesbrough. And for a moment it looked as though Hull City had half the deficit, but there was enough bodies there to get in the way of that shot. Jordi Device did his job, but the Middlesbrough defence did theirs. Hull City need to defend this corner, and Riesberg can head away. Here's Tavernier, scorer of the first, and he fizzes a shot towards George Long, which he beats into the ground. Cliff Byrne motivating. Combination of Cliff Byrne's defensive attributes and Grant McCann, who wants to attack all the time. Here's Bowen. He's ridden past one challenge. Oh, and he has scored! There's the confidence, there's the motivation to the Tigers crowd. The deficit is halved, and that was a bullet from Jarrod Bowen. 20 minutes left, 1 goal back, and time now for Hull City to go and grab the equaliser. Barely had any chances all afternoon, Jarrod Bowen. It's been his attacking comrades who've had the spoils, but Bowen has waited patiently, and bang, Randolph gets nowhere near it. It's now 2-1. Now Stewart, nothing really to his right-hand side until Lehigh arrives. Lehigh digs it out to Jordi Device. Header down, and in! The comeback is complete. It's a brace for Bowen, and Hull City's attacking menace in this second half has been rewarded with an equaliser. And how much of a difference did that red card make? Well, the answer is it made a massive difference. Jarrod Bowen, for 65 minutes, was really a passenger in this game, and he has scored twice. 11 for the season, and we are level at 2-2. Brilliant header down by Jordi Device, who was completely unmarked at the back, and the ball falls nicely to Bowen. Well, that's not the best free kick played, and you can tell now the frustration beginning to show. George Long, they've gone route one. Jarrod Bowen, can he get it down at feet? It will be a goal kick from one end of the pitch to the other. The ball just wouldn't sit for Bowen. He would have become the first man in Hull City colours to ever get a hat-trick up on Teesside. Jordi Device. Kevin Stewart going wide. Bowler. And Bowler may get the chance to cross. He has done! Oh, just wide again. Corner kick. Eves right in the perfect position, but Middlesbrough managed to defend it. Will the comeback be completed here? Sumbalonga. Cannoned forward. Now then, it's Middlesbrough's turn. Lewis Wing comes off Reece Burke. Is he going to be able to keep it in play? He's tried to hook it. Header comes in. That will be golloped up by George Long. Maybe time for one more? The answer is no. And there are boos and applause from Middlesbrough. Hull City sink to their knees as though they've lost this game, but give them credit. That attacking prowess in the second half has brought about a draw in very, very critical circumstances. Middlesbrough 2, Hull City 2 is the final score at the Riverside.